Where is it now?
Lashed down right aft. If it explodes, it'll merely blow the back end of the ship off. Shouldn't kill anyone.
Is it likely to explode?
I don't know.
You've had a look at it?
The outer casing. And I've drafted a flash signal to Defense Intelligence staff asking for advice on what to do with it.
Well, making best speed for Belfast. But look, let's get this straight. That thing could go off and damage the ship. 2 minutes, Bob.
All right, sir.
Well, James?
I really don't know, sir. But the Russians don't normally leave weapons in the sea unless they're fitted with a soluble plug or a self-destruct charge. And this one ain't got no soluble plug.
Well, the Russians didn't exactly leave it in the sea, did they? We pinched it.
Well, even so, the Malinovsky knew we were trailing, huh?
Maybe we ought to ditch it.
Well, not without mod permission. If this is the new Soviet mine, sir, we've made a killing.
Many a true word.
The Malinovsky was weapon testing, sir. That's why we're here.
To observe, but not too closely.
Well, it's up to you, sir. Say the word and I'll heave it over the side.
Oh, we can't, can we? But make a point. As soon as the Wasp is stowed, the flight deck goes out of bounds. Lifebuoy sentry can operate from the Seacat deck.
Right, sir.
Could we put it in the sea boat? Tow the boat from a distance?
Well, that would slow us down. A lot.
Better than blowing us up.
But if the tow parted, or the boat capsized? I think now we've got it, sir, we ought to look after it as best we can and hand it over to someone else as soon as possible.
Are you going to have a go at defusing?
Well, it depends what they say. But the Russians have a sense of humor when it comes to booby traps.
Could get a Bardi or George medal.
Could also get a face full of Soviet ironmongery.
Excuse me, sir.
No, yes, Bob.
I overflew Errol on the way back from Malinovsky.
Sir?
Oh, there was a man on it.
On Errol? Are you sure?
Oh, I'm not certain, sir. I was doing about 70 knots, thought I saw a man, went round again, and he disappeared.
Errol's supposed to be uninhabited.
Yes, I know, but I don't think I imagined him.
Any sign of a boat?
No, sir.
And this man, if there was a man, he wasn't looking for help.
Well, just the opposite. If he was there, he went into hiding.
We're making for Belfast to get rid of that present from the Russians. I don't want to go back unless I have to. I will carry on. But I'll tell Maud that Errol may have a visitor.
Come in. Excuse me, sir. Sir Vincent Lister at the Home Office.
Oh, yes. Did he say what he wants?
No, sir.
Under Secretary of State. All right, Don, show me in.
Will you come in, please, sir?
Thank you. Admiral.
Sir Vincent.
Very good of you to see me at such short notice. Not at all. Thank you.
Coffee?
No, thanks. Extraordinary business this with Hero, isn't it?
Yes. Are you interested?
Interested? I'm agog. I'm very concerned, of course.
Yes. The DIS are applying to Hero, which is a worry.
It certainly is.
On the other hand, we can't be panicked into ditching it. If it is a new weapon, the Americans will certainly want to...
What are you talking about?
Mine. Hero nabbed it from a Russian cruiser doing trials.
Never heard of it.
I did wonder why the Home Office was involved.
I'm talking about this chap who's parked himself on Errol.
Oh, Hero's second signal.
No, so you have seen it.
I've seen it. Not with this other...
That's the nastiest bit of paper to land on my desk for years.
A man on Errol.
Exactly. A man on Errol.
I don't understand it. Errol's a lump of rock halfway out into the Atlantic. No one in his right mind.
Errol belongs to Britain.
Does it?
Well, let's just say it ought to. We never got round to annexing it formally. We always operated on your theory that no one in his right mind would want it.
Ah, the law of the sea and a 200-mile limit, territorial waters.
And all that goes with them. Oil rights, mineral rights, fishing rights.
You think someone may have beaten us to it?
Well, I think that someone may have decided to establish a presence on Errol. A foreign presence.
And if they did?
The international court might listen. If a remote island is populated by Danes, even one Dane, it could be reasonably held to be Danish, ditto Norwegian, or whatever.
What can you do about it?
Chuck them off.
On what authority?
Bluff. Pure and simple. We arrive, we state that Errol is British, it always has been, they're there without permit or visa, and goodbye.
Yes, ensuring that the instruction is properly witnessed and recorded for subsequent presentation to the International Court.
And the Law of Sea Conferences, yes.
I see. Yes. Interesting. Even fascinating. Where does the Navy come into it?
The Navy does the chucking.
With proper authority.
Of course.
I thought that might be it. I'll just get the operations director up, see what we can send.
Well, no question of that.
Sorry?
Has to be Hero.
It can't be.
It has to be. Hero's nearest, and this is a matter of the greatest urgency.
Hero's got an urgent matter of her own.
Urgent?
She's been trailing the Russian cruiser Malinovsky for the past few days, observing weapon trials.
Yes.
The Malinovsky is the Russians' ocean-going test bed of experimental weaponry. Early this morning, a Russian mine-laying aircraft dropped a mine. Malinovsky lost it. Hero's Wasp didn't.
All right, so you've got a Russian mine.
And perhaps a very new one. The point is that the mine could be fitted with some sort of self-destruct mechanism, and it's now on board Hero.
I should get it off again very quickly.
But it may have immense intelligence value, and it may not be fitted with a self-destruct.
So Hero's in a dilemma.
Hero's racing time, trying to get to Belfast to offload it.
No bomb disposal officer on board?
A mine warfare officer, yes, the first lieutenant. He's very good, but he holds the George Medal for bomb disposal. But this weapon is strange to him. It could be booby-trapped, anything.
Admiral, I am sure that this mine is of major importance from a defense point of view. But I am talking about the future of this country. Oil, gas, fishing, everything that means wealth, stability, and economic health.
Sir Vincent, it's not the Navy's fault that the Home Office has left the back door open.
Agreed. But it's the Navy's job to shut that door, and fast.
Not with Hero.
Yes, with Hero.
I think perhaps we'd better go and see the First Sea Lord, and then the Defense Secretary.
Delighted. But I think you should know that I looked in on number 10 on my way here. The PM shares my sense of urgency.